Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young in mid-October. It's a beautiful autumn afternoon. We got the leaves turning orange. I love it every time we see them. You can never see enough of that. It's warm out, but it's not too warm. Some people say it's too hot, but in another couple of weeks, they're going to be wishing it's as hot as it was today. But we have a hot show for you guys tonight. I have an awesome guest in here. She's a makeup artist, and we're going to talk to her. She's got a lot of material we're going to look at. But before we get there, I got to read these incredible underwriters, and then we will commence per usual. So we got Eli's Auto Repair in Taunton. We got Britton Tire Service in Brockton. We got John's Greenhouses and Flora Shop in Brockton. We got Brighter Days Hair Salon in Taunton. We got Lynch's Towing Auto, Cycle, and Truck Center in Brockton. One number for projects, one number for towing. We got the Gun Runner LLC in Middleborough, dedicated to your Second Amendment rights. We got C&J Auto Body Auto Glass Towing in Stoughton. We got Doggy Boutique, all breed professional grooming for dogs and cats, run by my great next door neighbor, Debbie Siddell in Brockton. We got Auto Town Auto Glass installed in Abington. We got Easton Fitness right here in the Village Shops in Northeastern. We got Grant's Rental in Bridgewater, and we got Joe's Diner in Taunton. And I want to thank you guys very much. And on that note, I will now introduce the lovely lady Manju Babani. Is that it?
Babani.
What is it?
Babani.
Babani. I'm sorry. I guess
So Bolaki is my maiden name,
Oh,
so you're not completely
okay. Well, that's
wrong.
the name I saw on Facebook. So you
That's
have to.
right. That's right.
No fault of my own.
No,
Okay.
you did great.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, and you told me, before we proceed, I want you to, can you just repeat what you told me when you came in here about something, about your people in the community?
I think you're getting very popular in the Indian community, Harrison.
Okay, for my show.
Yes, for
Okay.
your show. Your show is getting very popular. I know a lot of friends who want to be here too.
Okay.
And firstly, before I forget, belated happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, yeah.
And thank you so much for inviting me to the show. I know it's been long due.
Yeah,
Yes.
listen, I always say it's great guests to make Topic Time prime, and you're proving that right now.
Thank you.
Okay, well, now that that's been said and the people of Easton can hear it too, let's profile you. So tell me you're a makeup artist.
That's right.
And you're obviously a very prolific one. You do a lot, you have a lot of clients. I assume that you cover a good portion of Massachusetts and beyond, is that right?
That's very true. I'm also a spa owner. My spa's name is Roshni's Day Spa
Where is it?
in Shrewsbury.
Hi everybody, my name is Lee and I met Roshni over a year ago. I started going to her spa after meeting a friend at her aunt's house. My friend looked beautiful and radiant and I couldn't get over how her skin glowed. So I said to her, what are you doing to look this beautiful? And she said, I have facials. I said, where? And she said, Roshni's Day Spa. And I said, can I have the number? Which I took immediately. About a week after that, I should say, I did finally get an appointment with Roshni, and I've been seeing her almost weekly ever since. I go to her for collagen treatments and for eyebrow tinting. She does a fabulous job. She's very knowledgeable. You can ask her anything, and she has a good, solid answer. I've learned a lot about skin and skincare from her, as well as about vitamins. You'll find Roshni to have a wonderful, warm personality, and she's vibrant. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't start going to Roshni's Day Spa.
Hello, my name is Pam Provo, and I'm happy to be letting you in on my secret. 6 or 7 years ago, I started working with Roshni, and I couldn't be more pleased. I do waxing of my whole body. I've done tinting for eyebrows, collagen, other beauty treatments that I didn't even know existed. I feel that I'm aging backwards, and as you can see from my face, I don't look my age, and I'm grateful for that. I'm 52 years old, and I feel like a star. Every time I'm here, it's beautiful, this surroundings, and I just feel like I'm getting another chance after my divorce, and just to be seen and to be noticed for not just my looks, but also the way I feel about myself. I'm so grateful.
All right, hi, my name is Darlene, and I'm here at Roshni's Day Spa, which I love. I've been coming here for about 6 months now, and I look about 10 years younger. Many of my friends, just when they see me, they're really surprised. And Roshni does an amazing job. Multiple treatments that I have. I do waxing. I have the facial. She does my eyebrows, and I'm due for that today. And it's just a really great place. 5 stars on my card.
It was my dad who really pushed me to do what I really wanted to do. So I lived in Bombay on and off, doing many, many classes with Bharat, with Amish Salonke, and I worked with them for at least 2 years, off and on, because it's all project-based. And
It's all
then
what?
project-based. So we used to
Oh,
go
okay.
for
Yep.
certain projects, yes. And then I came back to Hyderabad, and I not only had my own spa, but I had my own institute where I started teaching makeup.
Cool.
And I used to give them certifications, and I used to teach many people right now who have learned from me have their own spas, which makes me very proud of them.
Wow, as well they should be. And so,
Yes.
let's back up a second. So you basically taught people in India how to run their own spas, and right now, because of you, there's a lot of them that are doing it in India, correct?
Yes, and I'm in touch with them.
Good. Oh, I'm sure you are.
The best part is now when I go back to India, I know exactly who to visit.
Okay.
And they're friends of mine.
Sounds to
and
me like you're never going to be lonely when you go back there.
No way.
Yeah, good.
No way.
Okay.
Yes, and the best part about being there is you feel accomplished.
Yep.
You feel that those people who have learned from you have had so much more to offer now than what I even taught them. Even they've come a long way. They
Okay.
did many more classes after I have taught them.
Yep.
And it makes me so proud of them.
Tell me, all right, next question. Did any of the clients that you had in India come to the U.S. too, or just that you know of? Or are they all still in India?
They're all still in
I'm going to ask
India.
you why you came to the U.S. Did you get married in India first?
Yes.
Okay, your husband's Indian. He dropped you off.
Yes, so actually my husband was already studying here.
Oh, he
went
was?
Yes, he
Okay.
was already here.
Okay.
He was in Bentley. He studied at Bentley College, and then he was working for EMC.
Okay.
And of course, ours was an arranged marriage.
Oh, yep.
It's very common. It's very common, yes. And so, of course, we met. We got married legally within a week.
Wow.
And the next 2 months, I was here.
Great. Okay, and that was
Yes.
2004.
It was 2004.
Okay. So did you, well, all right. So basically, they arranged it in India, but did you get married in India or here?
In India.
Okay, and then you came, and because he was already settled here, so he came back to India to marry you, and then.
And then he got me back. With
Wow.
him. Yeah.
No, that's definitely an epic tale for sure. That's.
Oh yes, and we
Okay.
had this amazing fairy tale wedding, which I'm glad we did marry in India.
Okay.
So, no regrets. So that
The
was
only
amazing.
Indian wedding I ever saw was on the TV series Seinfeld. I don't know if you watched Seinfeld, but it was kind of funny.
Really?
Yeah, it was a little. It wasn't nothing. No fairy tale there. It was kind of a dark thing, dark
I
humor.
see.
But I'm sure yours was nothing like that.
Okay, I'm not sure what you're talking
That's
about.
okay. It's
but
fine.
okay.
I just thought of that. That's something that I think about. I like the show and I watch it sometimes. All right.
Nice.
All right. So let's talk about you came to the United States in 2004, and then you started your own spa here. Is that what, and do you also teach makeup here in today as well?
Yes, but it was a long journey, to be honest, Harrison. So
Of
when I
course.
came here in 2004, I was a housewife because I had to redo my
Yep.
certification to get licensed by the state of Massachusetts.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yes. So after I came here, I worked for many spas, many salons.
Okay.
I worked for Ciao Bella, I worked for Mac Med Spa and Salon, I worked for Delaria, Nicholas Michaels, and then I wanted to have my own place, finally.
Good. And how many? So you worked your way up as soon as you did it all in India. You came here and you had to start at the bottom and work your way up. Not start at the bottom, but you had to work for other people first before you could, take
and you
charge.
could say from the bottom because I was giving certifications to people back home.
Okay.
And when I came here, I needed to be certified all over again.
Okay.
So yes, I do think that I started from ground zero again, but here I am. It was a journey. Learned a lot.
Yep.
So it was great.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Okay.
Yes.
So is it a 5-day-a-week thing for you at your spa?
7 days a week.
7 days a week. Okay. And that, so is your spa different from when you make up? Do you go to, when you do makeup, do you go to people's homes and help them out, or do they come
Yes.
to you all the time, or how, you do go to, you visit people personally?
I do.
Okay.
So it works both ways. So in the
Yeah,
spa,
yeah.
I have perfect lighting. If
Okay.
people can come over, nothing like it. But if they can't come over, it's all right. Then we visit the location. Client's interest is number one priority
Of
for
course.
us. So whatever their location is, if it's outdoor, we still do outdoor makeup too.
Okay.
So whatever the need of the hour is.
Okay, now it sounds to me like you do a lot of makeup for parties, weddings, right, and like that kind of thing.
Yes.
But no models anymore, right? Not at all?
No models anymore because see now I have kids. So the kind of stuff we used to do back home, it used to be a 3-day event, 4-day event.
Yep.
So right now my clientele is more like based out of Massachusetts, and they
Right.
don't really need 3 or 4 days events right now.
Yep.
It's more like a wedding makeup, prom makeup, party makeup. So
Okay.
it's for the day.
Right.
And I
understand.
cannot predict with my children if I'll have 3, 4 days at a stretch to
Okay.
give it. But back in 2007, I used to work for Estee Lauder.
Okay.
And then
They're the biggest one. They're the biggest ones in the country, aren't they?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So at the time in 2007, when I used to work for Estee, those were 3-day events, but those were more for training, for educating new estheticians. So I used to do that then, but no more.
Okay. I know it's kind of, obviously with the pandemic, a lot of people are working online. It's pretty hard to do makeup online, obviously. You can't really do it
Yes.
through Zoom.
That's right.
But what I'm getting at is, are you gonna, how far would you say you've traveled from your spa or from your home to work with people? Like, what's the furthest you've ever gone?
So I've also gone to New Hampshire.
Okay, that's pretty good from where you live, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't bad, but that's good.
Well, all right. So pretty much, so that's pretty much what it's going to be. You're perfectly happy doing that. You're not going to. Now, would you ever consider like opening some spas around the country? Well, let me ask you this. First of all, do you have a lot of people working for you at your spa, or for your makeup, or you pretty much just do it mostly yourself?
So basically, I do it more for myself, but I have a huge team.
You do?
So,
Okay.
Yes. So I have makeup artists who work with me.
Yep.
So suppose we have to go for a bride, and there we have the mother of the bride, the
Yep.
sister. So of course, I have more people in my team. I have amazing photographers.
Yep.
I have makeup artists, henna artists, the
Okay.
henna tattoo
Yep.
artists, and sari draping people. So we actually work as a team. We don't have to see each other every day. We see each other when we need to see each other.
Right, I understand.
But we also have meetings in between where we learn a lot. So right now, the recent thing that I've learned is eyebrow tinting by the brand called Elebana.
Okay.
And eyebrow tinting used to be done with chemicals, but now with this new product, we are doing it with the help of henna, and this comes from Australia.
Okay.
So with my team, I will tell them what I'm working on. I'll get to know what they are working on, so we can cross-sell, we can recommend each other. So we as women help out each other as well
Right.
that way.
Okay, that's awesome. Now, your photographers. So when you do like a wedding, you bring your makeup people, you bring your photographers. So it's pretty much a package of making people up, and then creating a wedding album for them as well. Is that what the photographer's
Yes, so
for?
we are actually a one-stop shop for a
Right.
bride.
Yep.
So once she gets into, and she can feel free to get her own photographer too. Like
Oh,
she
yeah.
can have her own henna artist too. But if she wants to take up on my team,
Yep.
then we work with each other.
Okay, you
And it's
basically talked
easier.
about that at the beginning when you're planning it.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's easier for us to work with each other because then the photographer knows me, the henna artist knows me. Like for example, if I'm doing makeup, she'll know exactly how much henna does she need to apply over
Right.
the arms, so that there's body makeup involved there too. So I guess the team definitely helps, but we give the client enough liberty to do whatever she wants to as well.
I'm sure they love that.
They love it, yeah.
Okay, so now fall's coming. Obviously now, I would think, I know a lot of people. It seems like more weddings are held in the warmer months. Is that true? Would you say?
Yes.
Okay, so when it slows down, like say it gets cold, because a lot of people like to do, have weddings outside. I guess your spa pretty much keeps you busy anyway, in spite of even if the wedding season goes a little slow, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But see, the thing is, in the summers we have definitely more makeup to do. But
Right.
as the season gets colder, people need more hydration for their face
They need more
system.
what?
Hydration.
Oh,
The
that's what I
skin
thought.
goes so
Yep,
dry,
yep,
right?
yep.
At that time, then definitely the skincare picks up.
Okay.
So the summers are more like when women want to get waxed, they want to get some makeup done for events.
Okay.
But in the fall, in the winter, we have a lot of requests for skincare.
I'm sure.
Yeah, because the skin gets so dry that they need hydration, they need more collagen,
Yep.
they need more TLC, tender love and care, for sure.
Would you ever consider writing a book on skincare? You might. I bet you do. I bet you'd sell quite a few. You seem to know it pretty well.
Thank you. It's not a bad idea.
No, I
Thank
always
you.
try to give
Maybe.
advice to my guests that'll, give them,
Yeah.
help them out along the line. Yeah, I mean, like maybe I know you sound it's 7 days a week. That's pretty busy though.
It's busy, but even though I work 7 days a week, I can't say I'm working 7
'Cause you're
days a
enjoying
week
it.
because I'm having fun 7
Right.
days a week.
Exactly. Okay. Now, how many do you have children? Right?
Two.
Two.
Two
And they're
kids.
young, right? The little kids.
15 and 13.
Really? Wow. Well, you don't look old enough to have children that young. I mean, that old, I should say. I meant. No, that's great. Are they involved in it with you at all in your work?
Yes.
Okay. How? In what capacity?
They just love to assist me while I'm doing makeup.
What is it? What do you have? Two girls, a boy, girl?
I have two girls.
Two
I have
girls.
two beautiful angels.
Cool.
15 and 13, Karishma and Hannah.
Cool.
And they will assist me. They are my power souls.
Okay.
They give me so much positive energy. They encourage me so much. They'll come with me just to hold my makeup brushes sometimes.
Okay.
And they just want to be around. That's so much more fun. Again, it doesn't even feel like I'm working.
Of course. Wow, that's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. But you never get tired. It sounds like you never get tired. I can't see doing all that work and not getting tired. But you never take a break. You just, except for today, basically, because you're here. If you weren't here, you'd probably be doing it today, right now, right?
Yeah, but I don't call it work. I call it fun.
Oh, good. I know that. I know that. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now, have you ever made anybody up for, like, say, for acting in a film or a music video that you know of?
Under Bharat and Doris, yes, my mentors.
Okay.
But myself, not really. So I got married at 26.
Right.
I came here. But before that, when I was working with Bharat and Doris, we did so much makeup. We even did makeup for Manik Chand Filmfare Awards,
Okay.
which is one of the award festivals for the Bollywood industry. But I was working with them, not solo.
Okay.
When I was going solo, this was more back in my town for NIFT.
Okay.
And that's where I had my own team. So I was more geared toward the fashion technology than Bollywood because I would have to keep traveling back and forth. So I chose my path. My journey was more so because I wanted to be sticking around with my parents. I still have a huge family back home.
Yep.
So I'm more homey, more family, so I'd like to be around them. So I took fewer projects in Bombay so that I wouldn't have to travel as much.
Okay. Oh, so do you go back to India regularly even now? I assume you do, right?
Yeah, except for because of the pandemic,
Of
I
course,
haven't been
right.
able to. But otherwise, every year.
Yeah, right, exactly. Okay, well, I'm sure that looking forward to having you go back for a while. And what about your husband? He's what is he? Does he have anything to do with it as well, with your work, or is he?
He has definitely encouraged
I'm sure he's
me
supporting
a
you,
lot.
but I mean,
he
does he-
always supports me.
Right.
When I was new in this country, he actually really helped me.
Okay,
Is everything okay?
everything's fine. We got down to 5 minutes.
Okay. So he really supports me. He takes me places. Like if I'm really tired, like we used to have requests for weddings for 4 a.m. in the morning,
Wow.
and he would drive
See, I
me
knew
there
you,
too.
those hours are crazy, but you love it.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do.
Wow. Oh, so he got you up. That's wonderful. Yeah.
Yes. So he's always been very supportive. And
He's your rock.
Yes.
Got it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You said it.
Okay. Well, like I said, Kim just pointed out we're down to the final 5 minutes of the show. So what I want you to do is to look at the camera and give shouts out to people that are going to see it, because a lot of people are. You can condense them. You can start with your husband, kids, people, your parents, because they'll see it in India. We do get a lot of hits there on YouTube.
That's true. You're very popular there.
That's what I
So
always
would
said.
love
That's what I
to-
believed, and now you made it clear for me. So that's wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'd like to thank you for inviting me here.
Okay.
I'd love to thank my dad, my mom, my sister, my besties, Natalie, who always supported me. She was the one who pushed me to do what I really wanted to do. My dad, who has been my solid rock. He's just been so supportive. He's taken me places, let me do whatever I want, had faith in me, trusted me for everything I wanted to do. And my husband for just supporting me, being next to me, by my side. My lovely angels, Karishma and Hannah, my two daughters, they have they just give me so much more inspiration. They give me a message that I can do whatever I want. And I'm so thankful to my family back home, my uncles, my aunts, my grandparents. Thank you so much for just being by my side. Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
And I'm hoping you had a good time with me.
Definitely.
Okay, and if so, and you said you know a lot of people that would like to do the show.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, when it's done, I'm going to ask that you promote it and try to get them to contact me to get them on, because that's how I
Will do.
do get a lot of my guests now through word of mouth. And I think maybe that was one of the ways I got you too. I mean, I know we've been Facebook friends for a while.
That's right.
But I imagine you've seen some of my shows with some of the people in the Indian community, like you say, and you liked them and you wanted to be part of it, and I'm delighted. So
That's right.
now, before we wrap it up totally, is there anything on the horizon, in the near future coming up that you want to mention that you might have overlooked, real quick?
Yes, so I will definitely be introducing eyebrow lamination very
Oh,
soon in the
okay.
spa, and I'm very excited about it. So that I will be licensed for in November. So stay tuned, and it will be definitely up on my website, www.roshnisdayspa.com. Thank you.
All right. Well, great job, and we're going to wrap the show up now.
Yes.
The way we started it with my music.
Let's
Okay,
do it.
folks. Thanks for watching Topic Time. More great episodes to follow. See you next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.